didn't touch gloves, there's no love lost. This is a real grudge match. Forget about the spars, forget about the talk, and forget about the mind games. It is those two in the ring. Who's going to start the quicker? Eubank the favourite, Blackwell with all of that self-belief. It should be quite a night here at the SSE Arena at Wembley.
They won't have to go looking for each other, these paired, Dave. Eubank working with the jab, and Blackwell will soon realise that to have success against Eubank, he's got to get close to him, he's got to close the gap down. And that's what I'm expecting from Blackwell early on. And Eubank, jabs are going to be very important early doors, fast and sharp. But Blackwell has got to move his head and close that gap down.
Well, Jack Arnfield troubled Nick Blackwell with that uppercut, and Eubank is already looking for it. Who's going to blink first here? Feels like that kind of night. Eubank looking to the body in these early stages, just feeling each other out. And again, that uppercut from Eubank, left to the body was a good shot too.
Blackwell just taking them, or trying to take them on the arms and the elbows, but there's a couple of shots getting through. Seen Blackwell already. He's took a few shots and now he's realising he's got to get close. It's going to warm up this one very early on.
Well, Eubank caught Blackwell with the uppercut there, and Blackwell stood and screamed at him. He is hyped up here, Nick Blackwell. That's a good combination, good accuracy from Eubank, then the left from Blackwell. Blackwell has spent much of this first round on the front foot, and Eubank in that corner. He needs to get away from there. And he does, with flash and flourish.
Good response from Eubank there out of that corner. But 2 or 3 of those shots were certainly blocked by Blackwell. So in the gym you can see what they've been working on. Gary Lockett will have done his homework, getting his boxer to keep that guard nice and high as he approaches. Look, blocking the shots. It's good defensive work. And Eubank is going to have to find the quality shots through the guard, and certainly doesn't want to be in that corner.
It was a good response there from Nick Blackwell. It's a tight opening round, and already action in this eagerly awaited British title fight. Well, let's take a look at some of the action from the opening round here, Richie.
Yeah, it's a close opening round, isn't it? Good right uppercut. That may have been the difference, but I couldn't split him in that round. I thought it was an even round.
Blackwell has had plenty to say, had a lot to say at the end of that first round to Eubank Jr. Normally starts slowly, Nick Blackwell, but that hasn't been the case here tonight, as Eubank looks to pepper him with that jab.
Probably need a tempo change from Blackwell here, Dave. By just staying at distance there, that's certainly suiting Eubank's pace. See, he's just teeing off with that jab. I think Blackwell's just got to go through the gears a little bit. They had a look at each other in that opening round. Now it's time to go to work for Blackwell. He needs to force the pace a little bit more.
We don't know the answer to the question whether they have the power to hurt each other. It'll be fascinating if either fighter lands clean here. Eubank again into this corner, and Blackwell trying to pile on the pressure. Not always accurate, but still good work there from Nick Blackwell as Eubank responds. Body shot there from Eubank. Blackwell trying to make himself a moving target here.
Landed a couple of good jobs, Blackwell, as well at distance, and again, look, fair play. You never really consider Blackwell as a standoff mid to long range boxer, but he's doing okay with that jab. Maybe that's something that Eubank didn't anticipate.
It's almost a mirror image of what we expected in the early stages of this. It's good measured boxing, good work from Blackwell. Just getting through here, and Eubank under a little bit of pressure in this second round. Lovely right to the body, then that uppercut from Eubank.
Just looking at Gary Lockett in that corner. He's urging Blackwell to come forward to use the jab. And again, he's having some success. That was a nice slip there from Eubank. Just slipped and just sent in a left hook to the body. And I think Eubank's relaxed guard. It's encouraging Blackwell to come forward. But that was better from Eubank.
Blackwell pokes out his tongue at Eubank, suggesting he hasn't hurt him. Good combination from Eubank, then the left from Blackwell. Both starting to land here. Eubank avoiding the combination from Blackwell. Really good fight starting to develop here. Good from Eubank at the end of the round.
Starting to slow down already. His jab's starting to slow down already, right? You've got to start to introduce your jab now. But when you bang into the ropes, as soon as you're
okay, he's there. He's waiting for you. So unload. He's waiting. Not momentarily too long. He's waiting too long. He's there to actually take it. Punching bunches. Speed, are your hands okay?
Well, that's the advice of Chris Eubank Sr. in the corner. And here's some of the action, Richie.
Yeah, there was some good work there from Eubank across his body, but I like the jabs from Blackwell during that round.
Blackwell has been on the front foot. He hasn't been intimidated. He has fought so far like the champion, but that needs to continue. And it was interesting to listen to the corners. Gary Lockett feels Eubank's tiring, and he wants Blackwell to establish his own jab now. And that's exactly what he's trying to do here. Eubank trying to find a way through. Just for a moment, I think some of the crowd thought Eubank was hurt there, but he was ducking and swaying.
One of the problems that Eubank's got here, Dave, is he throws some good combinations, but straight after he throws those combinations, then he just drops his hands, he just relaxes slightly. Watch, see as he moves away, his hands are low, and that's how Blackwell is returning fire after the exchange from Eubank. Then Blackwell, he's just trying to get him out, on his way out. And on the ropes there, that's not a good position to be in from Eubank.
Well, he's found himself in the corner, but he's also found a couple of those uppercuts there, Eubank. And he puts pressure on Blackwell again, another great uppercut. Eubank is warming to the task here in the third.
We said, didn't we, that the Eubank uppercut could be very, very important in this contest, and there he just demonstrated why everyone thinks that the Eubank with this right uppercut could do some damage.
He did damage against Spike O'Sullivan. Is he getting through? Is he starting to slow Nick Blackwell down? Went for the big right hook and missed by a long way there. And then the left to the body was a good shot from Eubank. And they are goading and taunting each other.
Yeah, different strategy here from Blackwell, just standing at range, using his jab. And again, good work from Blackwell with the jab, but a bit of blood coming from his nose. That was definitely from that right uppercut.
Yeah, blood from the nose of Blackwell, but he loves a scrap. Fighting man, Nick Blackwell, and he will take a lot of shifting. Looking for those chopping rights there. Combination again, though, from Eubank. Some of them bounced off the gloves, but that left got through.
Good work there from Eubank, switching the attack from body to head. Hooks and uppercuts going in. But this is where Blackwell just needs to press. He's just had an exchange there. Eubank, that was a good shot there from Blackwell, lovely jab.
And then Eubank responding with the uppercut again.
Well, he does some good work, Eubank, but then he switches off a little bit.
And look at that trade there. They both landed almost at the same time. Terrific fight here at Wembley.
Shots, beautiful. You can do what you want. He's there, he's waiting. Okay, he wants to prove how hard he is. He wants to prove.
That wasn't the idea, was it?
It's fascinating to hear Chris Eubank Sr. in the corner there, saying he's trying to prove how hard he is. Richie, you can do what you want.
Super combination there. Left up, right up, left up, and then the right uppercut coming through. Another left up there. Eubank's round.
So round 4. Nick Blackwell, the champion in those black and gold trunks, against Chris Eubank Jr. A man who believes that he is going to go all the way, but he wants this title, and he's trying to grab it here at the start of the 4th. The uppercuts landed, then the right, Blackwell fighting back.
I said to you earlier, Dave, that the first 4 or 5 rounds are going to be so important for both boxers, but in terms of Blackwell, he's got to avoid shots, he's got to move his head more. I said this earlier, Eubank is very strong early, he's very quick, and he's starting to catch Blackwell now with big shots. It's going to test Blackwell's chin, most certainly.
He made Blackwell miss a couple of times there, Eubank. It is a ferocious atmosphere in this place, and ferocious in the ring as well. Uppercut again there from Eubank.
And at the moment, Eubank is being allowed to work at his pace. He lands some good combinations, and then he goes for a walk, he goes for a little rest, if you like. That's when Blackwell has got to jump on him. Got to force the pace.
Blackwell trying to do just that here. Great right to the body there, combination to the body from Eubank.
Yeah, double left hook as well, from body to head. Good work, but then you see he goes for a walk, he has a little bit of a rest. That's when Blackwell has got to get up to him now and make him box and fight when he doesn't want to. Up the work rate when he goes for those walks and just switches off a little bit.
Look at this there, standing and trading almost here. Blackwell's nose bloody. He doesn't care about that, he's faced a lot worse than that in his pre-professional days.
The pace is suiting Eubank down to the ground. Blackwell has got to quicken it up a little bit. He's got to go through the gears and box at a faster tempo, Blackwell. His feet are too slow. Just coming forward, look, trying to block shots, but shots are getting through.
Blackwell's face a mess as he comes forward here. Eubank so accurate. Left jab again there from Eubank. He's been more comfortable in this 4th round, Chris Eubank. But remember, Blackwell tends to come on strong the longer a fight goes on.
But it's if he gets through these first few rounds, Dave, because this is going to take a lot out of him, but by taking these shots, it's going to tire him. The big punches again going in from Eubank.
Eubank is so accurate. Again, the right hook, the left uppercut that time. Blackwell trying to respond here.
Jab's going to work, right? That's when you've got to start bowling the
Resolved. He's not getting stopped. But you'll stop him here. Maybe not here, but you'll stop him here. Okay? He's like Spike O'Sullivan. He's a hard nut to break. So you break the trunk, the tree will fall. You got me? It's enough. Okay. Good.
You've got to counter in 2s and 3s yourself.
Brilliant moments there in the corner with Chris Eubank Senior. Round 5 here then. Nick Blackwell in those black and gold trunks needs something here against Chris Eubank Jr. There's Richie Woodall's scorecard. Got Eubank just ahead here, Richie.
Yeah, I think the last couple of rounds he's starting to take over a little bit. I think his combinations have been much better. I think Blackwell has been slower with his feet and wants to trade, but he's taking too many shots. Blackwell, we know he's a tough kid, Dave, but he's got to get through these rounds without taking so many punches and then try and take Eubank into the later rounds. But he's taking too many for me.
And it was fascinating in the corner from Chris Senior. He said, attack the trunk and the tree will fall. He wants it to work to the body. But as he was giving his lecture, the son turned to him and said, enough. And went out there and did his job, and he's doing his job here in the 5th with those uppercuts that are finding a way through. Against Arnfield, Nick Blackwell said the uppercuts didn't hurt him. I think these ones are doing.
The eye-catching shots are coming from Eubank, especially on the inside with those uppercuts. That's a bit better movement with the head from Blackwell, but he's got to do that, Dave, when he's in at close quarters, when he's in at short range, when he wants to land the big shots himself. He must then think about moving the head, either before he throws or just after. He's got to avoid them coming in.
Blackwell with a chance to win that Lonsdale belt outright tonight, but it feels like a long way away. He's trying to rally here, and Eubank with a little shrug of the shoulders and the dance. How can you do that with that pressure? Eubank feels now that he's in control. Work to the body, uppercut. Blackwell under big pressure here. Eubank Jr. trying to turn it on. Blackwell trying to fight his way back off the ropes. And Eubank is now gesturing to Mick Hennessy and Tyson Fury ringside. Eubank feels that he has this. He wants to fight here, Eubank.
Yeah, and gets caught with a shot. Got a little bit too cocky and complacent there, Eubank. He's on the attack. Look, it's just slowed him up a little bit. That was a great shot from Blackwell. He got too overconfident and gets caught with a big punch. Now it changes. Good work from Blackwell, but before that, Eubank, that was fantastic stuff on the inside there.
Blackwell coming forward now, and he caught Eubank again. Has Eubank just got overconfident here as Blackwell now starts to land? Left hook there from Blackwell.
Just changed the pattern of the round, didn't it? That one shot. I think Eubank's done enough to win the round, certainly, but it was a good shot from Blackwell.
Terrific action again there. Well, we could take a look at Gary Lockett and Nick Blackwell here, but some more of the action, Richie.
Yeah, tremendous stuff. Left uppercuts, right uppercuts going through from Eubank. Both hitting the target, keeps him on the ropes here and just keeps the attack going. Then he gestures to someone at ringside. He's too confident at this stage and then walks onto a shot. Let's have a look. It's coming up. There it was there. Look, his gum shield nearly comes out. He recovers, but he just got a little bit too complacent. Another angle here, coming forward. Bang! There it was there. It definitely caught him. Good shot.
Corners.
And as for the gesturing ringside, you can call it theatrical. You can also call it disrespectful. I guess it's up to you, sitting on your sofa. Great entertainment here, though, at the SSE Arena.
Well, what that one shot has done, Dave, it's given now Blackwell the confidence. Look, he's up on his toes. He's trying to force the fight now, Blackwell. It's given him some glimmer of hope because he was just slipping away because Eubank was throwing the combinations and hitting the target. He was on top. But now it's different. It's changed. Look, the complexion of the contest changed completely.
Blackwell was under massive pressure as Eubank's clowning just released that valve. Blackwell landing the right there. And Blackwell will take immense confidence from still being in there and still fighting here, Richie. And there's another right from Blackwell.
Yeah, just trying to catch Eubank after he's thrown that left hand now. He's trying to throw that right hand counter. And he's having some success. Eubank's got a very low left hand, a relaxed guard. And Blackwell's just found a way through, hasn't he? And he's forcing the issue with that right hand.
Again, he's got him backed into that corner. But Blackwell has to do something to hurt Eubank, to discourage him. Again, that uppercut from Eubank, that's been his punch of this fight.
Yeah, it's good work as well, because he's using his left shoulder. He gets close with the left shoulder, and so he's shielding his own target area, especially his chin, and then he whips the left uppercut through on the inside. Clever work on the inside from Eubank.
Again, Eubank into the corner, trying to encourage Blackwell onto it. He is playing with fire here, Eubank.
Yeah, he nearly walked onto a right hand there, you know, from Blackwell, wasn't too far away.
Approaching the halfway stage of this, and it's been every bit as good as we thought it would be. The quick feet, the fast hands of Eubank, the heart, the fighting spirit of Blackwell, and the skill too.
And that's a good position for Blackwell to be in there, but he's just let him off the ropes there, Eubank. Blackwell should have forced the issue. Got to think of defence as he's coming forward, got to avoid the shots. But at that pace again, that's suiting Eubank. There's that left shoulder, you see, just blocking his chin.
But if Blackwell comes on strong as he tends to, if he's looking to come on strong in the second half of this fight, he is still in it. Depends how much he's got left, because those body shots, Richie, will be taking a lot out of Blackwell.
Yeah, big shots downstairs.
Eubank looking for the uppercut, and he can't miss with it at the moment. Closing seconds of round 6.